Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another Social Sports Pad podcast.
Football.
All right, I am your host, Ricky, and alongside me, as always, is Ben and my brother, the Cobra, the crazy man himself.
Yeah, say my name.
All right, so anyway, basically, Week 5 started Thursday night as the Washington Commanders laid an egg in the first half and couldn't do anything to stop DJ Moore and Justin Fields. It was almost like there was nobody else on the field when the Bears offense was on the field.
It's almost like we left an Uno reverse card out for the Chicago Bears to use on the Commanders so they could spread their suck onto the other team. Or maybe you just, Dan Snyder may have left the commies, but you just can't wash that stink off fast enough.
Well, I mean,
there was a lot of referee missed calls there.
That's like, yes.
Or maybe Sam Howell just sucks.
I mean,
there was a lot of calls that weren't called. They highlighted two plays where Chase Young was being blatantly held, and they were both on the big yardages plays.
And I mean,
it's big ass plays.
That is why the quote is, "I'm blind, I'm deaf, I want to be a ref."
Hey,
and then Terry McLaurin, as much as he was in bounds on that one play, but whatever.
It was. Apparently in bounds last week against the Eagles. What are you talking about?
Apparently, DJ didn't step out of bounds during that one touchdown he could have had that ended with a field goal. So there's, many delay. Out of that game, I kind of see that maybe the Chicago Bears are in the market for a running back now. Because, they had so many injuries in that game at the running back position that they went to literally their fullback as their only running back.
Fullback at the end University, of the baby. Let's go.
So that would setting that guy as running back on your DraftKings, man, that would have made you a bunch of money. That perfect kind of lineup kind of deal.
To be fair, I don't think anyone expected the Bears fullback to become the running back that game.
I'll be fair.
Then again, nobody expected the Bears to fucking win.
Yeah, nope, not at all. Yeah, I mean, it was, actually, I think it was actually like Tyler. He started to kind of go in the hype train episode this week, where he was like, it might happen with the Bears winning. So hey, you never know. I mean, any given Sunday in the NFL. Yeah. Basically, we're getting this done because we have an early game, man. I'm gonna need some bulletproof coffee for this one. With the London series, as the Jacksonville Jaguars are in London still. They've been in London for they were there last week to host Atlanta, and now they are playing the visitor role against the Buffalo Bills. So this is going to be a very interesting contest. And, that's going to be where we start this wonderful prediction episode.
A reminder that the Bulletproof Coffee affiliate link is in our Spotify description down below.
Absolutely. But going with that, this is the format of how the show's going to go. So we're going to go through the games. I'm going to announce what the game is and what the current spread is. Then Ben, Cobra, and myself will go ahead and say what we think the results are going to be. And we're going to give one bold prediction of the contest. If we do get anybody to join up with us, they will go between Cobra and myself, kind of as things normally, situate themselves. So,
a reminder, we are going by Vegas odds here, and we here at the Social Sports Pad Podcast want to remind you listeners at home or on your phones or wherever you listen to your podcast to please gamble responsibly.
And don't gamble in the facility, ladies and gentlemen. That does give you a 6-game suspension. Please, we do not want that to happen to you. So
it may be fun spinning a wheel, but please do not spin the wheel of discipline.
Absolutely. We're looking at you, Calvin Ridley. So on that note, Ben, the Buffalo Bills are the home team listed in this, and they are the favorite, which, for those that basically have not seen the podcast and do not know Vegas odds, the favorite is the team that is favored to win. And the Bills are favored by 5.5 points. So what that means, in order for, the spread to be covered, Buffalo has to beat Jacksonville by 6 points. So Ben, go ahead, take it away. Let us know what your thoughts on this game are going to be, and give me that bold, like the taste in bulletproof coffee.
All right. So we have the London Jaguars going against the Buffalo Bills.
Yep. Cheerio, Mike. Cheerio, Mike.
All right. So I can't see the Jaguars winning this game, even though they've been over there, and there could be some sort of flag or whatever from the Bills traveling. But the Bills are flying high. They beat the Dolphins pretty bad. The Jaguars still aren't showing their true promise yet. The layover of going to London, the Jaguars are already there. That's the tough one there. Is it going to bother the Bills? You know what? I'm going to go with no. I'm going to go with the Jaguars are going to lose to the Bills. The Bills will cover the spread. And honestly, I think my QB, Trevor, is going to throw for 3 interceptions.
Ooh, okay. That's kind of bold. Cobra, what you got? Give me that bold.
Well, I'm a bit of a homer on this one. You're probably going to hear this a lot during the whole entirety of the podcast. You heard it last year. I'm going to Bills.
Okay.
All right. Bold prediction is this is going to be all about the Bills defense. This is going to be Sack City for Ed Oliver. It's going to be, we're going to see 3 interceptions by the Bills defense. But I'm not, basically, Buffalo wins.
Okay.
Handedly.
All right. So, I'm going to say this. I say it's going to be closer than 6. It is going to, so on that note, I say the Jaguars are going to lose by less than 6. As much as the Bills defense has been playing hot, they handled the Commanders. They handled the Dolphins. All right. They lost Tre'Davious White. All right. They have the jet lag.
And add note to that, Gregory Rousseau is out of the game this week.
And it's also Von Miller's return game. So, hey, there's that kind of stuff going on for Buffalo. Too many kind of in the to, say that they'll win by 6. My bold prediction is, even in closer than everything else, it's going to be a James Cook show. James Cook is going to run for 140 yards and 2 scores.
Nice.
Now, after that, we're going to come back stateside. We're going to go to hot Atlanta as the Atlanta Falcons came back from London after basically not even waking up. And now they get to host the hot Houston Texans in Atlanta.
To be fair to the Atlanta Falcons, they were kind of stuck in toy mode. And Andy was coming upstairs, and
Okay, you're going with the Toy Story one.
To be fair, yeah.
I mean, yeah, like not gonna lie, that one was absolute. That was kind of boring a little bit. I like the concept of it, but first you put Booker McFarland as the commentator. No, you should have had like someone colorful and fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even the CGI, but it was still stupid.
Man, I mean, like
they probably also wanted to probably give him a toy hand because of his mangled fucking hand. Anyway, it's the Houston Texans versus facing off against the Atlanta Falcons. 1.5 points they're giving to the Atlanta Falcons. Ben?
Cobra. What are you doing?
Speeding it along because we kind of got stuck.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
You thwarting the podcast?
Thwarting the podcast?
Thwarting the podcast, are you?
No.
Yeah. All right. Technical difficulties. Stabby. He's got a gun. No. So, but yeah. Kind of going into this game, we do have the red hot Houston Texans coming into town against the Atlanta Falcons, coming off of a rather dismal performance in London against the Jaguars. The result of that is that the Atlanta Falcons are only being 1.5 favorites over the Texans. So basically, the people in Vegas are thinking that this is going to be a rather close game. Yep, closer than the home team advantage would give. So, Ben, what do you see with this?
Well, riddle me this. The Falcons are not looking good. If whatever his name, Desmond Ridder, or however you say his name,
Ridder,
if he keeps on doing the way he's playing, we might see a Heineke sighting.
You've been calling for a Heineke sighting for the past 3 weeks.
Because he's a homer. That's what it is.
It is.
I'm intrigued. Look for CJ Stroud to have his breakout game. 357 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, and a touchdown on the ground.
So basically, Ohio State quarterback is going to be playing well on Sunday.
Yeah, you heard that right.
What fucking universe is this, Ricky?
Well, Ohio State quarterbacks are supposed to only play well on Saturdays.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Right, so
that's okay. Easy answer for me. Because of their momentum, and we figured out that, hey, they're not as bad as we thought they were. Houston Texans. Bold prediction is that their defense is going to have 5 collective turnovers.
All right. So, I'm going to say the Texans are going to ride their wave of momentum. And they're going to win against the Falcons, henceforth, making the spread happen in their favor. My bold prediction is that the collective receiver duo of Tank Dell and Nico Collins are going to combine for 4 touchdowns and 250 yards. So basically kind of lows along the line of Ben's bold prediction, with the 4 touchdowns.
Yep.
So next, we're going to go to the Motor City, where, not going to lie, this is going to be my money game of the week. Yeah. The reason why is...
You think it's going to be closer than what you...
So basically, they're reporting right now the Detroit Lions are going to win this game by 8.5 points over the Carolina Panthers. So my reasoning for it being closer and why I'm going to call the money ball. So I'm going to go first on this.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Basically, Amon-Ra St. Brown and Gibbs are both doubtful in the Detroit offense to play in this game. I mean, yeah, you got David Montgomery, who is having a phenomenal year with the Lions. But again, those are two weapons, and surefire weapons to use against the Carolina Panthers. I just don't see them getting that 8.5. Yeah. So Ben, what do you think with the injuries? Do you think the Detroit Lions are going to cover that 8.5, or is it going to be a Carolina Panthers close fest?
It's possible it could be closer than what everybody is believing. I mean, the Panthers could also get their first win. Who knows? But I don't see it happening. I do see the Lions still winning. I don't think they're going to cover the spread, though.
Facts.
I don't have a bold risk, maybe? I don't think I have one.
Yeah. I mean, I'll do my bold after Cobra for this one, but yeah, Cobra.
I do agree this might be closer than you think. Obviously, Detroit's winning this one, though. Because Carolina got their quarterback.
Oh, Bryce Young?
Bryce Young, he is not NFL ready. He needs to ride the pine. He just ready. He's kind of slowly proven this. That's why this is going to be an absolute slugfest defensively. The bold prediction: the Detroit Lions are going to hold the Carolina Panthers under 150 total yards of offense.
Okay. So my bold prediction is this game will have 0 touchdowns through the air from either team. It's going to be
ground and pound.
It's going to be an old school ground pound. Might even be the lowest score on the docket. So next, we're going to, get your nose candy out as the Indianapolis Colts are going to be hosting the Tennessee Titans. This is going to be very much a dull game to me. The Indianapolis Colts are favored to win by 1.5. So, Ben, go ahead and take it away and let us see. Will the Tennessee Titans be how they were last week against the Bengals, or will they be the same team that has been the past couple of weeks?
All right, so we're finally going to see the Titans win against the Colts here. My bold prediction is Henry is finally going to get 100 yards this year.
He got 100 yards last week.
I thought he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Nope, he did well.
Ricky literally said the return of the king.
Yeah, return of the king.
I know he threw for a touchdown, but I thought when I saw the highlights, they said he didn't have 100 yards again.
All right, I'll take a look, but I think you did. But basic cover. Go ahead and give us your shit while we're going through this.
Well, I have the Titans winning on this one. Bold prediction is.
No, he did have 100 yards. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay. Bold prediction is Richardson playing today?
Yes.
He will not play. He will be benched by the fourth quarter. Minshew Mania returns again. The fans will be chanting for Minshew Mania. And it will be the Titans still winning.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to say the Colts win.
Yep.
These teams are both kind of mid, lackluster, kind of blandish.
To be fair, the AFC South is a terrible division.
Yeah, fair. It's just, it's definitely kind of mid. My bold prediction is there is no bold prediction for this game. It's just the Colts are going to win by a field goal, probably.
To be fair to the AFC,
or this could be a tie.
To be fair to the AFC South, I mean, you are a mid division anyway. All your teams are 2-2.
Yeah, absolutely, absolute mid fest. All right, now also absolute money in this game as the next game, as the Miami Dolphins are looking to avenge the loss that they had against the Buffalo Bills against the lowly New York Giants.
Derp. Derpity derp. 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 Derpity derp. 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 Derpity derp. Woohoo!
All right, so Jason already gone into his Danny Derp's song and dance, so you definitely know where Cobra is going with that. Ben, what do you see with the Dolphins Giants?
80-point blockbuster.
Oh, you say the Dolphins going to throw an 80 burger up?
Damn.
Yep. The Giants will score 3 points.
Oh.
Cobra's face was shocked that you were like, the Giants were actually going to score points.
Yeah, because here's the thing. The Giants are going to absolutely have a total of 10 turnovers because Danny Diapers, vintage Eli Manning, channel whatever nickname you've got, because Daniel Jones is going total turnovers for the New York Giants, and the Dolphins win this one.
So basically, you're saying that Daniel Jones is going to work at Dunkin' Donuts, so he's going to be Dunkin' Daniel.
It's going to be so bad they're going to be begging for Tyrod Taylor.
Okay. Well, I mean, he'll probably come in, but yeah, it's going to be so bad on this that I almost want to say, don't take any of these players in DFS because one, the Dolphins will have this game wrapped up by halftime. You'll actually see second stringers in. You'll see Teddy Bridgewater throw for 300 yards in this game.
Well, shit. Teddy Bridgewater. Wait, I thought they had Mike White.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
The legendary Mike White, who the Jets should still have over.
Okay, I was like Bridgewater, but no, yeah, you're right. They did get White. So yeah, the return of Mike and 300 yards against why the Giants? Why, if they're even on the field that long?
Well, you'll probably be sent back to Hoboken.
Okay. All right. So basically, Vegas odds makers got real lazy this week because this is another game where, this is just a 1.5 as the home team New England Patriots is given a 1.5 favorite over the New Orleans Saints. So that Carr's, going to be playing, the Saints.
Alvin Kamara's on the field.
Yeah, but I mean, this is going to be interesting. What say you, Ben?
I'm going with the Saints winning this. I don't see how they're thinking that the Patriots are going to win.
Home team, they're giving home team favoritism. That's what it is.
Yep.
Patriots are losing, and Belichick's time is almost up.
Tick, 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 tick on Belichick.
Excuse me.
All right, give me a bold.
My bold? Zappy's going to be in by at least the second quarter.
All right, they're going to turn to the Zappy. Return of the King. All right, Cobra.
Saints are winning this one.
Okay.
Bold prediction here is you're going to see Jack Johnson, a.k.a. Mac Jones, throw for 3 turnovers. Belichick's going to bring in John Jackson, Bailey Zappi. He's going to throw for one turnover, and they still don't have a quarterback. You're going to see juggling quarterbacks all over the place. For the Patriots-Saints game is that the New England Patriots can't figure out who their quarterback is because they have clones of them.
So I'm going to say the New Orleans Saints are going to beat the New England Patriots. My bold prediction is going to be that Alvin Kamara scores 3 touchdowns in this game. Nice, simple, effective.
Yep.
All right, and the final 1:00 game for Week 5 is the Pittsburgh Steelers are playing against the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens are favored by 4.5. And basically, Kenny Pickett is expected to play in this game. So, no, we are not getting a Mitch Trubisky sighting. So, no Mr. Biscuits.
No titty kissing.
That doesn't ever stop any week for that, Cobra.
Have you been to Pittsburgh? Yeah, please. Yeah.
I mean, not gonna lie.
I have.
Those are probably all male.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of old women still drunk at Jim Beam. Anyway, Ben.
Well, it's not going to be all white picket fences for the Ravens this week. Look for the Steelers to win. Look for Lamar Jackson to defeat themselves.
All right, so you're saying that the Steelers will steal a victory?
They're going to steal a victory.
Ravens? Bold predict. Oh yeah, you were like bold predict. Ravens beat themselves. Cobra.
This week on Days of Our Steelers, the Black and Gold Brigade, still struggling to come to terms with firing Matt Canada, will end up losing this game against the Ravens. And Mike Tomlin, being the absolute cocky asshole that he is, will keep Matt Canada around and still call the fans fat ends as a
something about a cock and an
bold.
asshole.
The bold prediction is that the Ravens offense will not be the deciding factor. It'll be the Ravens defense because Kitten Mittens does not have any weapons. So it's going to be the Ravens defense having 4 turnovers.
Boo this man.
Boo this man.
Fuck you. I'm right.
George Pickens. That's it.
Matt Canada cannot drive an offense. He probably can't even drive a car.
Probably doesn't even know where Canada is.
Pretty much.
Where is Canada?
Either way, join us more for another episode of Days of Our Steelers.
It's out there somewhere. Taking a
it's not time for Yinzer yet. It's not time for Yinzer yet. They're not going to the Super Bowl.
All right. So yeah. Basically, I'm gonna say the Baltimore Ravens beat the Steelers. I say that my bold prediction is gonna be a Melvin Gordon 100 yards and 2 touchdown game.
Flash Gordon approaches. What do you mean, Flash Gordon? Dun, 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 dun. Flash!
Anyway. All right.
Savior of the universe!
So, yes, we'll start 4:00 games with actually a very good game.
But before we get to those, we want to thank our affiliate sponsor, Fanatics.com, because let's face it, the leaves are falling. And you need a nice hoodie, so use the code MAZE at checkout, and you have up to 65% off site-wide. Get yourself a team hoodie, keep yourself warm. Get yourself a nice hat. Winter is coming, folks.
Yeah, well, speaking of coming, there's going to be a lot of points coming in this game coming up.
And a reminder that the Fanatics link is in our Spotify down below. Please support the channel.
Okay, so from that, we're going to LA as the Rams host the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles have a 4.5 point advantage given to them by Vegas. So Ben, go ahead, take it away. Do the Eagles stay unbeaten?
No, it is time for the Eagles to lose. So Cooper Kupp is coming back. You have Nakua over there as well. That's going to be a 1-2 punch. The Eagles are not going to be able to handle it. They're not going to be able to recover. It's going to be over by halftime. I say the Rams are actually going to win, and this is my bold prediction. They're going to win 38
by halftime.
38-17.
Nice.
Cobra?
Well, this is my upset alert because I have the LA Rams neutering the Philadelphia Bulldogs.
You mean clipping?
Because, yeah, Philadelphia Bulldogs, because we know that front four is just full of Georgia Bulldogs. Anyway, so LA Rams win, and it ends with Matthew Stafford going for over 350 yards and the combined receiver duo of Cooper Kupp and Nuka-Cola going for 150 of those yards, 3 touchdowns.
See, we're on the same page. All right.
Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and follow along. Say the Rams are actually going to beat the Eagles. The Eagles just start off way too slow. I say the Rams, with Cooper Kupp back, go ahead and just go absolutely off. My bold prediction for this game is that Cooper Kupp scores a touchdown, 100 yards. Puka Nacua, touchdown, 100 yards. Kyren Williams, 100 yards rushing and a touchdown. Van Jefferson, 100 yards and a touchdown. Yes. Yeah. The now third string receiver in LA. In LA. Actually, now he's fourth string. He might not even play. There's Tutu Atwell. Either way, 100 yards and a touchdown. The Rams are going to have over 500 yards of total offense against the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah. That's because, let's face it, the Eagles let Sam Howell walk over them. That should be a warning sign.
All right. So, the probable snooze. Well, actually, no.
This will be
These next 2 games are going to be kind of snoozies. Yeah. As the Arizona Cardinals host the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals they're struggling. Very much so struggling. But they still have a 3.5 point.
You could say that they're bungling their season.
Ooh.
Joe Cool's not cool anymore.
So anyway, Ben, what say you about Arizona and Cincinnati?
All right. So after the news coming out that Kyler Murray is probably on his way out, it sounds like the Arizona Cardinals are fully on board with the Dobbs train currently. I look for an upset. I look for the Bengals to go 1-4. And the coaching job in Cincinnati is up in the air, and he is possibly looking at being fired at the end of the year.
Yeah, maybe. Well, we'll see. Bold prediction? The
bold prediction is Cardinals win. Actually, you know what? No. Burrow gets benched.
Ooh.
Cobra?
Cardinals are winning this one. Joe Burrow's playing hurt. T. Higgins is hurt. Jamar Chase is upset. There is a lack of cohesion with the Bengals. As I said, they're bungling their season. They're fighters. Josh Dobbs has been solid. Solid under center.
So you're saying that the Cardinals are full of Dobby energy? Not to be confused with W energy.
Once again, link is in the Spotify description down below. But anyway, so the bold prediction that I have for the Cardinals is this is going to be all won by the Cardinals defense. Cardinals defense is going to outscore the Cardinals offense. Bold prediction.
Okay. I mean, I say the Cardinals are going to win. Bold prediction is that James Conner is going to rush for 150 yards and 3 touchdowns.
You know he survived cancer, right?
What?
That's like the meme that everyone has to mention that James Conner survived cancer. He's a cancer survivor. So remember, James Conner had cancer. You know that? That's like the meme on James Conner.
You're gonna go in a corner. Me and Ricky are going to put you in a corner.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you in a.
That's funny.
No, but he did survive it. He did beat it.
Well, that's good.
Exactly. Very good. So it has to be reminded that, because the announcers do say that James Conner survived cancer. Anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, like, seriously, that, just a couple minutes was absolutely more interesting than this next game that's coming up, as the Denver Broncos on Mile High. Actually, I'm surprised that this game wasn't given a 1.5 favorite to the Denver Broncos as they host the New York Jets. But
I'd rather smoke weed every day because it is in Denver where weed is legal.
But either way, the Denver Broncos are given 2.5 favorites over the New York Giants.
Jets. You said Giants. I can't believe you said Giants. You said Jets.
Same difference. They both suck.
Nah, this one is in a blown turbine. Anyway.
Yeah. This game is just, that's how interested I am in it. It doesn't care if it's Jets, Giants,
interesting.
The Brooklyn Nets, whatever.
The New York Knicks.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sell the team, Dolan.
Anyway, Ben, take it away.
I'm going with a bold prediction where the Jets are going to come into town. Zach, I ate your mom's pussy, Wilson.
Hey, yo.
He's going to put up a 350-yard burger, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions.
Cobra.
Ben, I just want to say that comment right there was just like a plane crash.
I know.
God damn it.
Well, it is in Denver, and John Denver.
But
oh God, no. I quit.
I had the Jets winning because although Zach Wilson's head would be up in the clouds a mile high where he's thinking about
Stifler's mom,
Mama Kelsey,
Maitland Ward, and all the other famous AV actresses.
Peanut buffering.
It's actually going to all be about the New York Jets defense again. Because the New York Jets and Sauce Gardner, more specifically, is going to have 3 interceptions.
He's going to put the sauce on it.
So, I'm going to say the Jets are going to beat the Broncos. And here's my bold prediction. 50-20.
Oh. Are we going to finally see the prima donna get benched?
Also in Ricky's head, he is telling Ben
I
and
don't talk about my head, man. You guys, y'all are sick bastards. I'm done. All right. God, talking about sick bastards. We're going to Minnesota as the Minnesota Vikings take on the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are favored by 5.5. Ben, go ahead, take it away. What do you see?
We're gonna blow the Vikings horn because before the game even starts, they're gonna lose. We're gonna have the tomahawk chop all over the place.
We had access to that sound effect created by our friend Kevin Von Magnum.
Mr. Pfizer is gonna get 100 yards. Mahomes is gonna go for 400 in the air. He's gonna go for 100 on the ground. Mr. Kurt Primetime Cousins, I like to pad my stats.
Yeah.
Stab my pats, like.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you want to call it this week. He's going to throw for 3 interceptions.
Cobra.
Because this is Kirk Cousins' kryptonite, a 4:00 game. This is definitely going to be Patrick Mahomes' time to absolutely drag his MVP throw all on Kirk Cousins' face because it's the Chiefs winning this one. The bold prediction, Patty Mahomes, 400 yards. Travis Kelce, 150. Taylor Swift cheering in the background.
Okay.
And Johnny Sins being remembered as the greatest trooper.
No, God.
That happened.
I know that happened. But anyway, wonderful troll job. So, yes, I fully agree. Kansas City's going to win this game against the Minnesota Vikings. But my bold prediction, Taylor Swift will be shown more on TV more times than points scored by the Minnesota Vikings.
Shake it off, brother. Shake it off.
Yep.
All right, and here is...
Yes, I have a blank space, and I am writing your name. L.
Anyway, this is the game of the week, in my opinion, as we head to San Francisco for a treat of a game.
Absolutely. A San Francisco treat as the Dallas Cowboys, a wonderful non-division rivalry that has, over the years. Honestly, for it being a Sunday night game, they absolutely need to have Terrell Owens coming out and have him be the official coin man and do the coin flip in the in the opening of this game.
And in all open honesty, this rivalry has been resurging since has been resurging
since they're both good.
Yeah, it's been.
Okay, so the 49ers are only favored by 3.5. Ben, what do you see?
What I see is the Cowboys finally playing an actual opponent. Yeah. And who's going to win? The 49ers. Put that down in your book, because you know why? The Cowboys suck, and they haven't played an actual team, and they're finally going to learn what it's like to play an actual winning team.
All right. Bold prediction? Bold
prediction, CMC is going to make the Cowboys look silly. Give him 120 yards on the ground and 140 on the air, and total combined of 3 touchdowns. Because you know why?
So basically, he's going to have a worse game than he did the last week. But yeah.
I mean, still against the Cowboys, so.
Actually, while hey Ben, do me a favor while Cobra does his. Can you see if CMC was actually our Holla at Ya Boy winner from last week?
All right.
It was Jake from State Farm.
It was Jake from State Farm?
Yeah, nobody else voted.
Boo. Anywho, so I'm going to...
You two never voted.
Yeah, no one voted. That stinks. Anywho, so my bold prediction, my choice is, I agree with you, Ben. I'm going with the San Francisco 49ers because Dallas Cowboys have not faced a quality opponent. Dak Prescott has struggled. Tony Pollard does not have a flexible option to give a little bit of misdirection to opposing teams. Zeke was helping him out on that one, basically being a bit of a distraction from Tony Pollard's game. People have been made more aware of Tony Pollard's game. Bold prediction is that Brock Purdy is going to have as many touchdowns, 4, as Dak Prescott will have interceptions.
Okay. So I'm saying the San Francisco 49ers are going to beat Dallas. All right. As Ben says, the 49ers are the first real opponents that they've had this season. The 49ers are just too damn good right now. My bold prediction is that Deebo Samuel will come off of that terrible game that he had last week, and he's going to make it up to us with a 2-touchdown, 100-yard game alongside Brandon Ayuk for another 100 yards and a 2-score game for Ayuk. So it's going to be part of Brock Purdy's Brock out party as he throws for 6 touchdowns. and becomes our I'll Let Your Boy Player of the Week.
And finally, we have an abysmal Monday night matchup, a snooze fest, if you will, as the Green Bay Packers head to Vegas to face the Las Vegas Raiders. And not gonna lie, since it's at Vegas, I'd rather be at a strip club than be at Allegiant Stadium. Hey, Jimmy Garoppolo's in town. Maybe he's got some connections. So,
I mean,
yeah,
he got the hooker connection all tied up in Vegas.
facts.
Oh, you woke me up when you said Jimmy G. But yeah, this is going to be a very early to bed game for Indigenous Peoples Day, as the Raiders are 1.5 dogs over for the Green Bay Packers, who played like dogs last Thursday night. Ben, did the extra 3 days give the Green Bay Packers an edge? What do you say?
No.
That reaction.
I am not on board with the love train. Everybody get on the love train. No, I'm not on that train, bro. I've been saying it, and I'm saying it, and I'll say it until I'm blue in the face. Jordan Love is not the answer in the Packers. Packers have more problems than just the quarterback position. The Raiders are more of they're more complete team right now than the Packers. I see the Raiders winning. They do cover the spread. I'm surprised it's only 2. I'm going to look for the Raiders to win by 10.
Well, the Raiders are actually dogs in this game, so they're actually supposed to lose by 2.
You're right. You're right. Yep. Raiders are going to win by 10.
Okay, that's actually kind of bold prediction. I was going to ask your bold, but that's pretty bold. Cobra.
I'm going to say this openly. The Raiders of the modern era are not the Raiders of the 80s. They are not an autumn wind. No, they're an autumn fart. Because the Packers are winning this one. Look, I understand your feelings on Jordan Love and the Packers, but the thing is, the Las Vegas Raiders fucking suck. Mark Davis doesn't know what he's doing. You know, you have Josh McDaniel, the biggest snake in the NFL. You have Jimmy G, who's probably going to get hurt again. So, bold prediction is this is going to be a low-scoring game, and the Raiders do not score a goddamn thing.
Wow, that's pretty bold. He's calling shutout city. But yeah, I agree with Cobra on the Green Bay Packers winning this game. Jimmy G's coming off of concussion protocol. Devontae Adams is somewhat hurt, hobbled, in the last game. Josh McDaniels is a terrible head coach. Just everything kind of points. Yeah, the Packers are going to win this. And as much as, Ben thinks that Jordan Love is, about as good a love as, someone sitting on a black leather couch with a bunch of friends behind him. Just going to say that Jordan Love will have 4 touchdowns in this game. And three of them are going to Romeo Doubs. Yes.
We need to get checked for illegal substances.
Yeah, seriously. Bring it, Goodell. I will. I will.
It will be time for everyone's favorite game show, Wheel of Discipline.
Discipline these nuts. Wait. That's no, bad. No, we don't need that.
No,
we don't need that. But yeah. So basically, we go to a better. My bolder prediction is this game right here, Monday night, is going to be the absolute worst Monday Night Football game of the season. So,
should we mention our bye teams so people don't play their fantasy players?
Wait, what?
The bye week
Should we mention
teams are on the bye week.
Oh, we did not mention the buys. It ain't no lie. They're on bye.
Bye bye.
All
Bye,
right.
bye.
I hate you.
Yes. All right, Ben, let them know who is on bye.
You got the I shit my pants Browns. You got
And
the
you have the Seattle Seahawks.
I can't find my Chargers. And you got the sinking ship of the Buccaneers.
So, so basically, the bye 3-1 this week.
Yep. And one of them choked on a last-second field goal because fuck you, Spanos.
So the Browns
beaten by the bye. The Seahawks beat the bye. The Buccaneers lost on the bye. And the Chargers lose on the bye in the last minute. So from this, afterward, we will go ahead and talk about our, basically ever-changing, awesome, and amazing Super Bowl prediction that we do every week on one of these prediction shows. So, Ben, who is your Super Bowl prediction right now of the teams that you see in the NFL? Who will be playing in February?
Right now, if the season ended, I would say the 49ers and the Bills.
And would you have the Niners over the Bills or under the Bears?
Whew. The way the 49ers are playing right now, I would give the edge to the 49ers.
Okay, Cobra. What is your basically, and winning team mentioned first, then who's sacrificed to them?
I have the Bills against the Eagles still. Returning from my early season predictions, it is the Bills beating the Eagles.
Okay. And for me, I'm going with the 49ers over the Bills. All right. So basically, that is everything that has gone on in this wonderful week 5. Remember, everybody, if you are going to be looking at watching all of these wonderful games, you need to get up early because the game kickoff starts at wonderful 9:30.
Yep.
So
that game between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Buffalo Bills is on the NFL Network.
So
at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
So also, we have 14 hours of football this week.
Yep.
Chef's kiss.
Yep. A reminder that there will be a Josh Allen. It will be Josh Allen versus Josh Allen at 9:00 as well.
So yeah, wonderful. Bold prediction is a Josh Allen will win tomorrow.
And Josh Allen is afraid of Josh Allen.
And a Josh Allen will lose.
To Josh Allen.
All right. So everybody, hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Remember the code MAZE if you go to fanatics.com to get up to 65% off site-wide your order. Remember the wonderful taste of bold bulletproof coffee.
Grab yourself a subscription.
Yeah, get yourself so that way you never run out.
And don't forget to taste victory with that W Energy.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this has been another wonderful episode of the Social Sports Pad Podcast. Thank you for listening in, and thank you for being so supportive and as we continue to improve and do better in our service to you. On that note, I am Ricky, and I've been your host. For Ben, for Cobra, we want to wish you a good night, good week, and all
good season.